Do you never know what to do? Are you always trying to figure out what the right next move is? And are you always trying to do a flurry of action, never achieving anything, just doing, but never getting anywhere? Or are you constantly just depressed and never taking action? Either way, I'll teach you how to make lasting, sustainable change by taking grounded action. I've always struggled with taking the right action. I've always been like, either I'm depressed, not knowing what the hell to do, or just taking action for the sake of taking action, and not accomplishing anything in the process, just doing things very ungrounded. And I'll kind of share with you in this video my take on how to find the golden middle path in this, how to be productive, how to be effortlessly productive, and how I came to realize this. And yeah, for most of my life, I've been depressed. So I have not taken action. I have been in a state of inaction, not having any goals, not having, verbalized my interest, my passion, or my goals. Yeah, so I had goals, but I didn't verbalize them or write them down. And the reason you do this, the reason why you write them down, is so that you know, so that you get a clear picture of where you're going. Because if you don't write them down, they will be foggy in your head, and you will not be able to know where your next move is. So you will not know what the right action towards your goal is, because you don't know, you haven't visualized or verbalized your goal, you haven't created a vision. And if you haven't created a vision, you cannot know where to go. So when you have created your goals and your vision, you'll be able to carve out a path forward. Not the whole way to your goal, but the first few steps, and that is all you need. Don't worry, the steps after those will come. There will be no problem. You will find the way. You'll always find the way. But you need to carve out those first few steps. And the process is really simple, because there's tons of resources on YouTube, or the internet in general, Google, wherever, to find the first few steps to reaching a certain goal. And when you take those steps, you will see the path forward as you take each step. And not taking action, which you know and you feel in your heart, is too much. So maybe you know exactly how to reach your goal of losing weight. You know that you need to train, and you need to eat well, and you need to sleep well. Well, you can't just incorporate all those habits at the same time. This would be this flurry of action, which would just burn you out. You get burned out. And this is for someone who's highly analytical and likes to analyze their problems, to know them before they do them. When they know the problem, they think they've solved the problem, but you haven't solved the problem until you've started doing the right things. And the other way is not taking action at all. And when you don't take action at all, you're not even close to reaching your goal. but the both of them are ways to self-sabotage your way to your goal. Yeah, because you can't just lay everything. It's an all or nothing approach to life, which I've had for a very long time, but it doesn't work. The right way is feeling like you're doing progress, like it's an pleasantly unpleasant feeling, because when you do nothing, you're oftentimes living in self-denial or apathy, and not trying to identify your problems. And on the other hand, when you're trying to just take action with like all the action that is possible, you are living in self-delusion, and you are trying to escape your angst and anxiety and trauma and all that through action. But all that it is doing is just burning you out, because you're not acting out of inspiration, or you're not trying to reach your goal, you're just trying to get away from your pain. And both are ways to get away from your pain. One is action, one is inaction, but you gotta find the middle way, penetrate through that pain and reach your goals on the way. Yeah, that's how you take action the right way, and you'll feel it in yourself. A pleasantly unpleasant feeling. You're feeling like you are progressing, but you don't feel comfortable, but you feel fulfilled. Yeah, exactly. That's the feeling. Fulfillment. You feel fulfilled, but you don't feel comfortable per se. You don't feel good per se. You feel pleasantly unpleasant. I'm gonna stick with that. Pleasantly unpleasant. Yeah, that's how you take the right action. If you like this video, watch some of this video or this video, and I'll see you in the next one.